I got some new voices up here in the booth as my other booth mates had something else going on tonight. Uh, I have a couple of racers that actually raced in the Talladega race. Young Colt, how's it going tonight?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. I've got a double header tonight, so I'm fantastic. And my other booth mate is Plum D's Pipes. Plum, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty
Good.
good.
Well, first of all, both of you guys were in that race. Do you guys want to talk about any part of that race and how it felt to be on the racetrack with the Xfinity guys?
Uh, I don't like Xfinity cars, but it was fun. There was some good racing, and last lap really mattered there because I think that's what it came down to for I think two guys for playoff spots. So, and well, Kevbro actually he made the pass for the win there to get in. So last lap was pretty interesting.
Yeah, we can talk more about that. Kevbro did pass that on the high side. The high side did get rolling, and with that win, Kevbro is locked into the next round. And I do
Mhm.
have a update on points here. Hold on one second, and I can talk about not wrong points.
Yeah, I mean, overall, that race, it was pretty relaxed throughout the middle, I thought. There was some moving around, inside, outside stuff, but it definitely, the interesting lap was the last one, like a plate track should be.
So we'll talk a little bit more about the next round elimination cutoff line points. Uh, First of all, Decent House was indeed eliminated, so was Robster at Talladega, and also uh, always Joker will be up 18 points in that first spot. UB will be up 6 points, and we have a three-way tie for that cutoff spot. Ghost, Kevbro, and LD Allen, they're all on that cutoff line tied at 2,005 points, and Nick is -4 points. So you don't want to slack tonight already. Bristol's going to be one of those tracks. If you have any problems, you can get multiple laps down, and that's going to hurt your chances for this playoff.
Yeah. Big thing here tonight, I think, would be to uh, just make it through. If you're not that great here, maybe just try to make it through without a lot of carnage and making people mad.
Yeah, that'll be the big thing because we know how Bristol can be. So you want to try to. I know a lot of these guys around the playoffs are going to race hard, but also not try to mess any of these playoff drivers up. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out and if how tough they're going to race each other. So I know they like to race each other hard out there every week. So it'll be interesting to see how much they push it.
Indeed. It's looking like UB, they did finish qualifying. They're about to start the race here, and we'll get invites here in a second. But UB will be starting on pole, and that's already 2 points, helping him. With that extra comfort zone. Is like I said, decent was only out by 1 point, so every point does matter here on out.
Mhm.
That and I think wins too, because
Hmm.
as close as those points were, if decent actually needed 2 points to get in, because if he would have tied Allen had the tiebreaker with the win. So still very important to win and just move on.
Indeed. Do you guys get invites at all?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
a
a
I don't.
couple of
couple.
them.
Okay, I don't think we're good. I don't think we're good to join yet, but just making sure.
Okay. Yeah, just waiting on the word. So who are y'all's
All right.
picks tonight for the win?
Okay, it looks
Real
like we can
quick.
join. Sorry to interrupt you. Yep, looks like we can.
I think the guy that crosses the line first, he's probably I don't know. I've heard Ubi's pretty good. I've seen he's good. Allen won the All-Star race here, so he might be someone to keep an eye on.
Very true.
Do you guys have
Of
enough
course,
invites?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I've got
got
a
one
couple
more.
of them.
Okay, if someone can send me a few more, that'd be great. I'm gonna load in.
I just loaded in Colt. You good to send them invites or?
I just loaded it myself.
And we are
Oh,
at, I guess we didn't talk about the track tonight. We are at Bristol tonight. Food City 150 laps here tonight. So, it sounds like a lot, but Bristol, you're only going around, and it only takes you like 16, 17 seconds. So,
yeah.
it's just one of those momentum tracks and consistent tracks. How you run your line, and once you get that down, it's just smooth and easy.
Yeah, it looks like as I just loaded in, Ubi and Decent House are 1-2, and Joker is running third. Um, I do know there was some hurt feelings after the Talladega race, so running a doubleheader, having some hurt feelings, going to a short track could have an impact on things.
Yeah, Robster went around here in the back, looked like he got loose off, and no caution, but he does have a lot of front end damage.
And I am going to tell my pick here, because I wasn't sure if Decent House was going to be able to make it or not. I'm going to go with Decent House tonight. He's going to come in here, he's going to win. Even though he got knocked out, he's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
That is my pick for tonight.
Yeah, this is one of Decent House's favorite tracks. He does like these kind of tracks. Young, Colt, do you have any picks here for tonight as we just started rolling? We're about 5 laps in.
I don't want to be too biased against my KR teammates. You know how well they run here, but I think Decent House might have a good chance. I mean, I know he's been hungry for a win for a while. Still, as long as he stays out of trouble, I think he might have a good chance of racing up against Yubi and putting up a fight for the win. He's trying to hang on a second with Joker right now, so he's keeping up with Yubi at the moment.
Yep. Melody Allen, he's running fourth. It looks like they spaced out, maybe being that it's instead of doubleheader, restarting around. I don't think they're going to be too aggressive here
Yeah,
early.
it's two different kind of racing style, big, very racing style tracks, going from high banks Talladega, 2-3 wide to short track Bristol. I know they had a warm up. I don't think if they wouldn't have had a warm up, I think it'd been a lot harder for stage one for these guys going from Talladega to Bristol. But it could be kind of challenging for some of these drivers.
Yeah, it looks like someone got loose there. Dalton?
It was Robster. He's got a heavy damage in the front.
Yeah.
So this first stage is about 42 laps, and we're already 10 laps into this race already. I don't think they will have to pit, but if it's about 40 and 40, so they might have to pit once here in stage 3. And pitting here is kind of tricky here, and especially coming out. You still got to wait till you come on the backstretch, but you don't want to hit that.
Robster put in the wall. Oh, there goes Kevbro and Nick around.
Huge wreck. Ball stick around. Kevbro around.
That's a caution.
A couple of big wrecks early here in stage 1.
I'd probably come in and get my setup in, knowing if I had to make any changes then for stage 2. I think, that's pretty important. But like I said, it's going to be interesting. Decent House, because he is good here, and he's not in the next round. He might just do the opposite of what everyone else does. He doesn't have to play safe or anything like that.
Yeah, he's he does not, like what you said, he does not to play safe, and that'd be a good strategy call here, especially stage 1. And if I were him though, I want to come down and get something in, because I'm only worried about stage 3. I really don't care about stage 1 or 2 anymore. If I was him.
We did have some pit stops, unless the top 2 stayed out, but Ruby and Decent fell back. Oh, Dalton must have forgot to pit. Along with the number 1 car. I'm not sure what we're calling him now.
Yeah, it looks like these guys are lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Decent House is out front.
Just a bit little 704 lag as
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking like their perspective it's fine, but in our molecules it's not. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with this. Shout
Yeah.
out 704, but yeah. But right now, Decent House is leading, followed by UB.
Now I'm in the wall a little bit. It looks like Nick's getting under him.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really hard for us to tell. I'm actually watching more Kebro stream than our stream, unfortunately. But these viewers would like to see it with a live play right now, as these guys are basically just strung out, just riding. There's a few different kind of grooves here. Do you guys have a favorite groove on how to run this track?
I like running the outside just about anywhere. I like getting up next to the wall. So that's more my preferences. And then later on, as tires wear down, maybe start diamonding the corner more. Yeah, this
is pretty bad. This is really bad.
We have the tire glitch, and now we have the car glitch.
Yeah, I rather.
It's calmed down a little bit on my end.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's so bad.
Still jumping a little bit.
Yeah, mine. It seems like now just a couple cars are doing it.
It's the whole. It's everybody for me still.
Thanks 704. You guys rock.
I might back out here at the end of the stage and hopefully it kind of calms down.
Good wreck is. Rob's trying to get under Nick.
Yeah, my screen, Robster sent it, but I'm assuming on their side he did not do that. So
right now on mine, it's Nick goes to Robster, and I believe that's Kevro behind him.
Yeah, Kevro got in a wreck really early here at the beginning of the race, and he needs to get back up there for any stage points. He did say during his interview this is not one of his favorite tracks, so unfortunately he's probably just still trying to ride it out and feel his car out right now.
Yeah, right now I think with in Kevro's position, I wouldn't really press the issue. I wouldn't even really try to pass. I just try to stay right there. And these guys will start messing up. Some of them are going to run each other a little harder. Big thing I've always been taught, just let them come to you. So, it's like these two up here battling in front of them. I don't know who that is. It's like Nick and the Ghost. They're running each other pretty hard.
Yeah, we got a battle for the lead here right now. Decent House and UB are just slamming each other, but I'm assuming on their side they're not doing that, so.
Yeah, they're having a pretty good race here now. I can come up on them side by side.
Yeah, Ubi's trying to look low here.
Yeah,
but Decent House, that high side, like you said, you like to run the high side. The high side, you can really get a great momentum off that corner and really keep that position alive.
Yeah, it's a good spot to run to kind of protect too, because if you got a guy running inside, he needs that whole racetrack to come up. So you can play like the defensive end there too, and protect your lead. You just have to watch for a guy to send it in on you though.
I sent you a quick another invite just in case, Kidmark.
Thank you. We are coming down to under 10 to go. I believe it's about 8 to go right now. We do have, again, a battle for the lead. A playoff driver versus a non-playoff driver. If I was Ubi, I'd be trying to get a pass here by Decent House, not caring really about playoff points, because the next round, playoff points don't matter. It's you win it or hit it, before everyone else, whoever's finished first of the other ones win the championship. But every point in this round does matter as, oh man.
Looks like, are they under caution or is that the end of the stage? Oh, there's cars disappearing.
I see that. I think
Only thing
I
left.
just got booted.
Yep, me too. We, Bristol, we have a problem.
Yeah, I lost connection too.
They do have a big wreck on the track right now. I'm gonna try to get back in. Otherwise, we'll have to do a radio broadcast. Yeehaw.
I do only have one invite left. If one of y'all could.
But it looks like, are you really?
On my yeah, I only got a couple of them.
I got
All right, hang
one
on.
more.
I'm joining back in. I found their playing thing. If it'll let me.
I have one more invite. I might. You know, if you get in, I'll try to get in.
So yeah, if you get any, just send a couple of them to both of us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't get in it. Well, jeez.
Well,
Were you,
I'm going to jump over to.
were you able to get in, Plum?
No, I hadn't used my last invite. I was waiting to see if K-Bart could
No,
get in.
I couldn't.
So
It kept bringing up that winter, winter thing, and then it said no longer sessions. I'm like, great.
I will check Kev Bros live stream.
Ah,
Looks like they're under caution.
They are under caution, so we'll just do a radio broadcast.
I
Looks like they did finish stage one already, and they were under caution for that. They do have 39 to go in stage two. Kevro does get a little bit loose on that bottom apron, lose a lot of momentum, and Ballstick is going to really clear him, finish that fifth spot.
I'm just gonna wait here a minute or so. Maybe it'll correct itself. I'll try to hop in here and send out some invites, see if it works.
yeah, I'm trying to load back in.
I wonder if I'm still live. I am. I am. Hello to the two people that are watching me.
All right, let me see.
I got the same error thing. What is
hmm
going on, man?
The winner thing.
No, I keep getting the blue screen error, like
Oh,
something's wrong.
I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes, see if it maybe sorts out, and because I have this last invite left, and I can hop in and then send some
try
invites out to
to just restart the game and come back in and see if it'll work.
me or Colt.
You.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
because when
will
I
be.
get the blue error screen, it automatically closes the heat up.
I will be right back.
As
Apparently,
our only
what?
broadcast right now we could do is off of Kevro's stream, and unfortunately he's back in ninth, and it's really hard to tell who's out front there. Uh,
What do they look like right now? Because in Discord they're saying the lobby was starting to lag for everybody.
really?
Yeah,
Mm.
Xfinity Discord.
On his screen, it's not bad. but it looks fine to me right now. They got 31 to go. Uh, Always Joker's in eighth. He's a playoff guy that needs to watch out. Uh, and he needs to get back up there. He didn't really have a greatest stage one, so he can't lose any momentum. He did start like I believe what I say 18 above, but he can't lose that after Bristol.
Yeah.
And looks like Storm Rooster is actually leading the pack right now out in the first place, and he's actually holding it. I've been noticing it's a white car, but he's been holding the lead for the last 10 laps.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give up doing this because I try to get in there on the now play thing and I keep getting there. So
Great.
I'm locked out for now.
Hello?
All right, I'm back. Are we still streaming?
We are.
I got the game loading up. I will try to use this last invite, and let's hope that it works. Fingers crossed. Let's see what it says loading. Connecting to network. Connecting. Uh, nope, we got blue screen.
Great.
Yeah, so we're kicked out.
This game is awesome. I just love it.
Yep.
Oh, Robster just spins around out of turn 4 in front of Kevro. No caution. Storm Rooster is still currently leading, followed by I do not know. We got 22 laps here in stage 2. Joker is now in P6, followed by Dalton in that. Oh, I'm sorry, P7, and Dalton's in P12 right now, looking like he's a lap down as Kebro is catching him. Dalton's gonna let him by. And these guys are again good on fuel for this whole stage, and but it's looking like they might have to pit here in stage 3.
Are you using Kevbro's stream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
I was
think,
trying to see if anybody else was streaming.
yeah,
Unfortunate.
it looks like we're on lap 20 of 39.
Yep. I have 21 heading. Yep, 21 at 39.
And yeah, that's Storm Rooster out there leading now.
Yep, sure is. Love this. I love doing this.
Yep, 704, greatest, best ever. If I didn't
Ooh,
know any
Kevbro almost
better,
lost it there. A lot
yep.
of pressure on Kevbro right now since it's a straight. We're gonna be like, we're gonna nitpick his driving.
Hmm.
And
Oh, he's loose on the front stretch.
yeah, you must be about a lap behind me.
Uh, hmm,
Oh my gosh, he's loose on the front stretch again. Hits that outside
yep,
wall,
I see it. Yep.
and it's one of those things. Oh, we got a car spinning around. Looks like it was Diesel. No caution. He was on the bottom apron there. One car incident, and we're gonna stay green. We got 14 to go here in stage 2. And usually here at this track, loose off is a big deal here. Do you guys have any issues here at Bristol with loose off in the trucks at all?
A little bit. Best way to correct it, I've found, is rolling that outside, and that's why I say like rolling the outside and diamond coming out. You can drive when you're cutting down a diamond. You can kind of drive straight out of the corner. But a lot of guys they like hugging that bottom whenever them tires start wearing, and it was looking like Kevbray's attempting that, but
Yeah,
it's
his car is so loose right now. He's hit the wall a few times, and like I said, I'll repeat it again. He said this is not one of his favorite tracks. So
Yeah, it's all about being a rhythm in here and trying to dive in the corner as possible because I said the tires can wear out and you can lose it, especially if you try to go too low. I know I've done it myself. You hit the black or hit the gas pretty hard coming out of the turns, and you'll just lose it on the either the front stretch or the back stretch. So definitely, as the tires wear, you want to kind of diamond the turns, kind of stay high for the most part, and then just kind of ease on back on the gas to help you stay out there. But other than that, it's track's a little tricky. I think it's some guys say it's broken, but it's just all
it's
about staying consistent.
the I believe this track is so much better compared to Heat 4.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
agree too.
100%. Yeah, there is like a seam or a glitch coming out of the corners too. But it's not as bad as how it was the last game. So, this it's so much more drivable, and it could impact some for some great racing.
Hmm.
Kevbro hits that wall again. He's gonna be up having a battle here with Nick for that eighth spot. Nick, another playoff driver, having some issues again early. A lot of playoff drivers having some issues.
looks like he's gonna give Nick the spot, and
Looks like Storm Rooster's leading him if I'm correct.
Yep, he is leading, and
Yeah.
he is going to four to go right now on the stage two.
Nice. Good for Storm coming back this season. Get some stage points for himself.
Yeah, that's a good confidence booster, even though it doesn't really matter for him. Confidence booster, especially winning a stage, just uh, winning anything can be a confidence and maybe get him going in some of these races.
Hmm. Especially
We
keep the momentum at the end of the year and then start next season off
Yeah, he just crossed the
strongly.
line for two to go. Unknown if he has any pressure for that first spot. I don't know who's in second, who's in third, or who's in fourth. I know Ballstick. I think he's up there in sixth position right now. Ballstick, this is one of his favorite tracks, so look to him be up in that top five here at the end of the race.
I'm still sitting here trying to get in.
Oh, I gave up. I got
I'm
the
out
blue
of
screen
invites,
error every
so
time.
Well, they are actually, I just noticed they're in a public lobby, so
what?
I didn't realize that. Yeah,
They're in a
I
public
didn't realize
lobby?
that. Yeah, I see it. And it looks like Kevbro is going to be ninth. Storm Rooster got the
Storm
win for
Rooster,
fifth.
Decent House, and Ubi.
For that third
Ghost.
spot, the Ghost in fourth and LD
Yep.
Allen from fifth. So we do have some guys in the playoffs finishing that top five for that second stage.
Mhm.
We do have Diesel. He is a lap down, and Dalton is a few laps down. So Diesel will be getting that lucky dog spot in that 11th spot. Robster's on that lead lap right now. Always Joker's in seventh. Like I said about Ballstick, he is in sixth spot. So, but Storm Rooster is still leading coming down the pit road as they do come out of pit road, about to start this off again. And looks like Storm Rooster is going to start on that lead spot, followed by Decent House and Ubi in that third spot. They're side by side. They go green flag going into turn one. They're side by side going for that lead spot as there is 62 to go in this third stage. Coming at it too. These guys are clean side by side. No battle no bumping and battling like we had in that Talladega race, guys.
Yeah. I see maybe them spacing out. Oh, Joker's getting pretty aggressive here. He's in ninth now, coming underneath Kev, bro.
Yeah, Kebro's gonna get the good run off if he here off of 4 here. Oh, little side by side contact. Joker does put him in the wall. Gonna have that spot. Then he's gonna go up and hit ball stick for that 7th spot.
It looks like Kev, bro, was looking back underneath, couldn't do it though.
These guys are single file right now. As Decent House apologize,
Oh,
but Decent House did take that lead there, and it does have about a good about 5-6 car lengths lead
ooh.
ahead of Ubi.
Got a
Looks like a
slow car
ball
on the
stick lost it in
inside.
the wall, and then Diesel down.
Yeah, ball stake. He did hit that wall. That wall kind of sucked him up, and he lost a lot of positions. Got pushed back to 10th. So right now the order is Decent, UB, Storm Rooster. I believe the Ghost is in 4th. And we have a battle for this 5th spot right now.
Now, would it be interesting coming into this last stage who might want to start saving just a little? Be interesting with 55 to go.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about that tire wear. Um,
Hmm.
saving a lot. Are you willing to maybe save a lap and a half of time and then hopefully gain and hopefully gain and no one they don't catch you pitting and coming out. But if you do pit, you're gonna lose about 2.5 or 3 laps depending how fast your pit stop is. But uh, if you could save it, I mean, you might have a good chance to win it here.
I mean, Kigo, I think, is just staying out. I feel like we're gonna have a caution, if anything, to take care of pit stops, but um, I don't know if they actually have to pit. To be honest with you, I think they can save enough fuel throughout the run, like not even on purpose, just by the on and off the gas. But
Yeah, I don't think fuel will be an issue. It's just who's going to run the hardest on these tires. Because
yeah,
I know these 6 playoff drivers are going to be racing each other hard, even as they come close. So it just depends on how hard they want to run each other and try to stay out of trouble, save as much tire wear as possible.
Yeah, we got a battle for that 5th spot. It's still these guys are on side by side. Nick is in that 5th spot. Joker's in 6th, and LD Allen is in 7th. All playoff drivers, and Kevro is right behind him in 8th, just watching him. Looks like Joker got in the wall there. Diesel, he's really slow on the bottom lane right now. And Robster going side by side with Kevro. Got 47 to go. Decent House is still out front here. Looks like he does have about still like a 4 or 5 car gap.
yeah, and the big thing here too is even though Decent House isn't in the playoffs now, this could help his teammate Kevbro by winning. That helps keep someone from moving on
Hmm.
uh, straight ahead. So it takes points away from guys and all that. So
And
it'd be kind of nice to see him.
I think he's definitely hungry for a win because he's had multiple chances at winning races this year and just falling into some bad luck. So,
Yeah.
he's dying to get a win for that.
Yeah,
I'm still
these guys are
trying
three,
to.
but three wide right now for that fifth spot. I'm trying to see it, but oh my gosh, Nick got really loose. Oh my gosh, what a save! Nick's gonna fall back to that
Mm,
seventh spot.
looks like Kevbra's getting a bit loose too.
We are coming to
Besides that,
41 to
ooh,
go.
got a couple going
Oh
down.
my
That's
gosh!
Robster. Looks like Robster got into Nick.
I think it was Diesel. I think Diesel's he's a lap
Or
down,
yeah,
but
Diesel. Yeah.
he passed Kevbro, but he came out of pit road fresh tires. And we are coming to 39 to go. I'm just gonna keep counting it down because no one else, whoever is listening, does know. But like we keep anticipating, are they gonna have to pit?
Um,
Unless something dramatic happens and a caution comes out, I think they're going to have to pit. It just depends on how long they're going to run it out
Oh,
or to win.
oh! We got a new leader, Ubi.
Ubi takes the lead. All right.
we tell you what happened if we could see it.
Yep, but I get to see by the track map. Shout out 704 for throwing in that track map, saving this race from us. Just hallelujah, just love
Mhm.
it. So Ubi
Still
out
nice to
front
have
right
that
now.
ticker.
Yeah, if only we had a ticker that could tell us,
Hey,
but
we had a ticker, guys. We had one for about 2 days.
so I got
Be
was that
interesting. I mean,
about 30
Ubi
seconds.
getting the win, I would assume it'd lock him into the championship four.
Indeed, it will. If again, these it still applies. You win it, you're in it for that champ four spot if you're in the playoffs.
But yeah, I think with what is it, 30 about around 30 laps to go. It
Yep.
just depends on
34, I think. Yeah.
who's running the hardest and whose tires will last the most.
Yeah, it'd be
Be
interesting
interesting.
if Kevro switches over to his tire wear. That's really going to tell
Yep.
us to see what everyone else can do. Kevro hard in the wall. Robster's going to pass him.
Yep.
Oh, wall again. Oh.
Might be wall banging a little bit.
Yeah.
He's in a 2R. Ballstick's going to pass him now for 10th for that ninth spot. Yeah, he might be starting to get a little loose there.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution here. He's going to be in danger going a lap down.
Yeah.
Um,
Leaders right now
yeah,
are
that's
crossing the line with 30 to go.
I think we might start seeing, again, depending on how tires are for everybody, it might maybe in the next 5, 10 laps coming down close. So I can't remember exactly sure how long these tires last in a long run.
well, as loose as Kevbra's been looking, they're not going to last on a long run. Um,
Exactly.
I mean, he's sliding, I think, coming off the corners.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
He
there he
hit
is,
that
lost it.
inside wall and killed it as the leaders are right behind him, and he's going to have to let him go probably because he knows. Yep, here they come. Here
Yeah,
comes Ubi. He does. Ubi right now, this is a good chance to see. He has a really huge gap over that
yeah, really
second
big lead.
place. I would say probably about a second and a half to 2 seconds.
Hmm.
Yep, it looks like decent house in his rear view.
But again, it's not surprising seeing Obi with a large lead at Bristol. I know, I think he did it back in the spring race.
Yeah. Who do we got here in third?
Looks like Storm Rooster. He's gonna hit that wall. Trying to go on the outside of Kevbro. Kevbro's gonna let him by, and he's gonna be able to pass him there. And we got
Ghost.
Ghost into that fourth spot. So this is probably the battle of the lead right now between second, third, and fourth. And it's all going to depend. Field, he did switch over to the car status. Field, they got 40 laps. That doesn't matter. But, man, that front right tire is looking kind of low for Kevbro. So it'll be interesting to see if he can hold it for another 23 more laps.
Yeah, it'll be close. Also got to think, depending on everybody's setups, if the leaders have just a little bit more, but depends on how hard they've been running. Ubi with a big lead might be slowing up down a little bit to save some tires, but just have to see.
Just want to point out, I love the fact I get invites to other lobbies to come race from NASCAR E5, but can't get into our lobby. Love it. Love it, 704.
Oh,
So, you think 704 had anything to do with the 2020 election? Just gonna throw that out there.
nah, maybe.
But everything looks pretty calm right now. Everyone's kind of spaced out, so
Yeah, I'm just watching very closely to see how tires come up with anybody, if anybody's going to have to pit or, like I said, if they're saving.
yeah, I mean they're coming out to 16 to go now, so I don't know, man. Ubi still has lap traffic he's probably gonna pull in on, so that could play a factor.
Yeah, like you said, he is going to catch some lap traffic before the end of this race. Looks like they are coming to 14 to go. These laps just fly by, guys, and here probably about next 2-3 minutes, this race should be over unless we have one of those cautions.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Kevbro's gonna
Kevbro's going to
lower.
lose a
Kevbro's
little bit
so
more.
loose.
Yeah, he's not very happy with his car.
No, he is
Yeah,
so loose right now,
solid.
and I believe he is on a wheel, and
See, from what
I don't think he's ran a whole race on a wheel here. So
I'm watching, the way I'm watching him, I swear he's on a controller, but
yeah,
I mean, the way he's turning that, but I don't know.
I mean, I run a wheel always, and I can tell you when the car's this loose and this late in the race and on a wheel, you're already a little tired physically and mentally. Yeah, it just seems like the car gets impossible because you're wanting to.
Yeah, this is a point in the race where your tires are getting worn out. You're not really turning the race car. You're more of using your throttle to turn the race car and laying off it a little bit, rolling in the corner some. Man, if Kevin don't watch here, he's gonna go 2 laps down.
yeah, he unfortunately might, as leaders are coming at 9 to go right now.
It looks like Ubi's still got a good lead over second place if he
Yeah, by
can hang on.
looking at the map,
Hmm.
I'm assuming Decent House is still in that second spot. I know third, fourth, and fifth they were having a good battle with Storm Rooster, the Ghost, and sorry, I don't remember the other driver.
Nick?
The Allen?
I think it was
Yeah, could be Alan.
Alan.
Yep.
So coming to 6 to go right now.
Yeah, Ubi's coming in a hurry, so it won't be long before Kev gets caught.
He might be able to stay out here. We'll see.
It looks like Ubi's got a couple of cars in front of
Mm-hmm.
him, so might hold him up.
Yes, this could be. If
It just
only we
looks like
could
he's
see
flying
it.
on the map. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be coming to 4 to go right now. As Ubi is going to go in turn 1. Does have a few lap cars in front of him. Coming at 3 to go. Coming out of turn 4. Ubi still leading. And like we said, he gets this dub tonight. He's going to be one of our Champ 4s locked in for Las Vegas, guys.
Mm-hmm.
2 to
Gonna be
go.
a good night at RKR.
Coming into white flag right now. Ubi is still going to be your leader. Does have a gap still over Decent House. And does get by one of those lap cars. Going into 3 to 4 as we're watching Kebro. Kebro will take one more time around, but coming off of 4, Ubi is going to be able to finish and going to win this race and will be one of your Champ 4 drivers for Las Vegas. And we'll get him in here. It's another great race for Decent House, and we do have the race winner in here. Ubi, congratulations! Well, welcome to being one of our Champ 4 drivers for the Las Vegas race, and you are locked in for that. How does that make you feel? Mm, definitely, definitely. Unfortunately, we had some terrible luck up here in the booth, and thanks to 704, we got kicked out halfway through stage 1. And shout out to Kevbro, and we used his stream the whole time. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see your race-winning pass over Decent House and holding off Storm Rooster as well. If you want to take back and let us know how you did that, the floor is yours about right now about that. So go ahead. Oh man, we missed the outside pass, guys. Dang it. Well, up here in the booth, I have a couple different booth mates for the second race, and actually, I have a couple of your race mates from the first race. I have Plumby's Pites. Plum, you have any questions for our race winner? Indeed. And my other person up here is Young Colt. Young Colt, you have any questions for Ubi tonight? All right, Ubi, you've been up here plenty of times. You know what to do. Awesome. Hey, you don't have to worry about Michigan. Michigan's basically a Talladega and Daytona 2.0 and Phoenix. Again, don't have to worry about it. It'd be nice to win one of those races to make sure those other playoff guys have to fight for that. But uh, your next mindset is probably Las Vegas. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, congratulations, man. And we'll try to get your runner-up finisher in here.
So we wait for that. I just want to point out that even though the stream went down for this race, I think doubleheader tonight went well for everybody. Glad to see it. Got to get both of these races in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
A
think
lot of
we're really
love.
happy to try to keep the schedule on online and hopefully we weren't trying to make sure we're trying to make sure everything got done for before Christmas and I'm glad we got this doubleheader in and everything it went so smoothly. So and we have a runner up in here, decent house, decent. How you feeling? Pretty. How you feeling tonight in that second race?
Um, I don't really know, man. To be honest with you, it was this 704 game is trash. Period.
Indeed, it is terrible as we were not able to see the rest of the race after about halfway through stage one, as we got. I didn't know if you knew that or not. So,
It
um,
doesn't surprise me at all.
yeah. Unfortunately, you did not make it after Talladega. You had a strong car there at the beginning of the race. Uh, was there anything different you could were able to do other than Ubi?
Well, back to Talladega. If I just wouldn't have been intentionally wrecked by someone, I'd be in moving on in the playoffs. But that's that's in the back of my mind now. As far as Bristol goes, no. I mean, Ubi's just got a better car on longer run. It's good on the short run, and it's just one of those things where I made a mistake and he was able to get around me. And had I been in front, I might have been able to block him and done what I needed to do to keep him behind me because gloves are off now. So I got 3 races to win a race, and I plan on doing just that.
All right. Well, up here in the booth, I have Young Colt and Plum D Spice. Young Colt, I'll have you go first.
Uh, yeah, you said you had last time we had saw you had a good lead on Ubi. What was the mistake by chance that might have that let Ubi get away? Was did the car ever get loose in a turn? Did you miss a corner? I mean, what happened?
Well, Bristol, I mean, you know as well as I do, you're on edge on exit, especially on after 20, 25 laps, and just car stepped out a little bit, and instead of, driving it into the inside wall, I decided to pancake the outside wall just to keep some momentum up, and he was just able to get to my outside. So after I kind of ricocheted off the wall, but in all honesty, man, he had a better car than me. It was just going to be a matter of, him having to move me to win, because I just wasn't going to give it to him, but I made a mistake, and it gave him the spot. So I'm not really worried about Bristol. Bristol's a good track for me. I'm just more disappointed in Talladega. It's just, the way some of these guys are racing this series, man, is it's a head scratcher. I mean, I went into turn 3, Talladega in the play, moving on to the next round, and Kev, he won the race, which was awesome, and then I just got completely destroyed by one of the peer drivers. So it doesn't surprise me, because that's who I was fighting to get in the playoffs. So they can apologize all they want, but it's not going to work. I've dealt with that too long, and there's 3 races left, and I'm going to go win one.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You were definitely my pick tonight. You're usually my pick just every week, so you're always strong and fast every week. So I have no doubt you're gonna end up in victory lane one of these days. Just finally get past all the bad luck and the crappy aggressive driving you might see out there. So, yeah, so I think you'll hit victory lane here soon. I'm always being picked you up. So, yeah, Plum, got anything?
Well, like you said, the gloves are off. I mean, now, how, I'm looking here. We got 2 more tracks here for a championship race. I know we got Phoenix. What's the other one we got? Is it
Michigan.
um, Michigan?
Michigan.
So, plan just to go out and win those next 2, and then win the championship race.
Well, I mean, Vegas is Plum, we practiced last night. Vegas is a strong track for me. That's why I was hoping to make it, to Vegas to have a shot at it. But as far as Michigan goes, I just need to stay away from the Joker blocks, and, just make sure that I'm up front pushing my teammate to try to win that one. But Phoenix is the ultimate one that I'm going to be pushing to win. I know Kev is as well, so I think we'll have a good shot to win that one. And but yeah, Vegas is probably my best shot. But I I haven't been as aggressive as I'd like to have been all year, because I try to show the respect, and when the gloves are off, that respect is going to go down a little, and that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm ready for this season to be over with. These Xfinity cars are not my friend, and I'm ready to either go back to racing trucks or go up to the Cup Series. So we'll see what next year brings.
Yeah, I feel you there.
All right. Well, tonight was a weird, kind of different night for you guys with a doubleheader. Unfortunately, I understand you're down, but you did get a runner-up spot in Bristol. And if you have any shout-outs right now, go ahead. Floor is all yours.
I'll just give a shout out to the Elite Boys, and then also we were working with a few guys at Talladega, Steve and Rooster and Nick, maybe a few others. I have to go back and listen to it, but yeah, just shout out to the Elite Boys. I think the Truck Boys are going to bring home a championship. Those guys are hauling the mail in the trucks, and then the Cup Series is wide open, but I'm pulling for Joe and Lewis. I'm glad those guys made it in, and I think both of those guys are capable. Just got to beat Max, so that's the hard part, and I'll be online practicing, helping them out, see what we can do.
All right. Well, there you have it. Decent house finishing runner-up tonight. Guys, any final thoughts tonight?
I mean, it was a weird one with Talladega doing a doubleheader. Then you got to race Talladega. Then someone's going to have hard feelings because they're not going to get in. So then they got to turn around and go to Bristol. And I don't know, man. Thank you, 704, for all the crap we've had this season.
Yep. Indeed, this isn't just our first night of seeing that. You've also seen it last week, so, and I was also
Oh,
in the
yeah.
broadcast when you had your rant last week. So, um, but yeah, 704 just needs to wake up some days and just see what kind of game they're making. It's just not the greatest. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know, we as an FO and other broadcast members try the best we can to be as most positive we can for our broadcast viewers, and unfortunately, sometimes we just lose our cool and he just can't help it anymore. But we do have 3 races left. Um, Tomorrow night, Monday, the Cup race or the Cup guys will be at Bristol, a 250 lapper, as we got like Decent House said. We got Joe. You already heard. We got NR Lewis. We got Captain. We got Draven. And we got Gator. Gator in that playoff round overseeing Jagboy after Gator had some issues last Thursday night at Talladega after blowing an engine and beating Jagboy by 1 point. Can any of those guys get a good boost? Haha, boost. Or can they
Ha
beat
ha ha.
Max Boost? Uh, and that'll be a question to see. And Tuesday night, we got a couple truck guys in here Tuesday. Where are you guys at on Tuesday?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, all right. Well, we got a little Michigan triple header because we got Michigan Tuesday, we got Michigan Wednesday, and we got Michigan Thursday. And it's basically a restrictor plate 2.0, I like to call it, and Uh, we'll see a lot of blocking and low line and dive bombing, and we'll see how that will go. And do you guys have any thoughts on the rest of the season? On any tracks you guys are looking at of in the truck races or any other races you're waiting to see?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to Michigan because, I mean, it's my last chance to get into the top four, make the top four for the championship in Vegas. So I know I definitely need a win. So that's all I'm worried about because my points position win is all I'm going to get. So I'm just going to be practicing and hopefully not get dive bombed or anything. Hopefully don't blow an engine or lag.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's biggest race on there. So, but I mean, it's been a good truck season. I know Plums, he's had good success. I pushed him at Dega for the win.
Yeah.
But yeah, Michigan's just all I'm worried about right now, trying to make the championship four. If not, I mean, it's been a good season for me. You know, my first season Xfinity wasn't good, so it's been good to have a bounce back and have a good season. So just hoping for some good luck in Michigan.
Awesome. Indeed. Plum, do you have
Yeah.
anything to follow with that?
Well, I think we obviously know, everyone here knows my feelings on Phoenix and how that all went down. So I probably would have been a little more relaxed going into Michigan had not 704 screwed everything all up. But I'm just going to win, man. And the best thing to look at is does the one guy that I do have circled pretty big on the roster there, the playoff drivers, I see, well, maybe even two, mostly all of them, but Mac. I think Mac Redman's going to bring some heat for Michigan, and if he wins, that puts Team Elite in danger. So, best thing I think I can do is go out there and just win the Michigan race, and favors may be returned going to Michigan, and yeah, and then just go into Vegas with a full head of steam and clean house there too. So, I mean, I know I can do it. We just gotta hope 704 doesn't screw up and all that.
Indeed. Well, we'll call it for there. I've been in both races. I've been on for about 3 hours now, and it's time for me to go to bed. So, because I love work in the morning. So we're gonna call it there. Join us tomorrow night. Like I said, Bristol. Be back normal time at 8:45. As don't know who's gonna be in the broadcast. So yeah, we always have that problem every Monday. So as Plum D's Pipes here, Young Colt. My name's KBart20. Y'all have a great night.